we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for the carnival if you'll interview him, eh?
But how could you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are a very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
It's here at a newsstand near you. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win $1,000 instantly when you purchase the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. It's quick and easy for your chance to win. A unique number will be printed at the back of each Guardian newspaper daily. Purchase your Guardian newspaper, then join JW for the daily Guardian Lucky Number Draw, the winning number on just before the nightly news on CNC3. If the number drawn matches the unique number at the back of your Guardian newspaper, then $1,000 is yours. Just bring the winning Guardian newspaper and a picture ID to Guardian Media Limited. You have until 3 p.m. the following workday to claim your prize. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win. NLCB approved.
Are you at home, feeling isolated? Don't worry, we will bring the world to you. The nation's first and leading newspaper, the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, is extending a special home delivery for 30 days for just $99. Yes, for just $99, you can get the TNT Guardian newspaper, the fastest growing and most read newspaper, most credible and highest reader value, and voted tops for best publication by more readers than any other newspaper, delivered to your home. It's easy to subscribe to our home delivery. Simply call us now at 225-4465, extension 4274, and speak to one of our customer service representatives, and we will bring the world to you.
We are the fourth estate. We educate, we inform, and we hold those in authority, politicians, business leaders, and others, to account.
Connecting the public to the truth drives our purpose here at CNC3. When we stand behind a desk every single night, a lot of people don't know that we're a huge part of the news process. We eat, breathe, and sleep news, and that reflects in everything that we do as a news team.
Every day we tell the stories of people's journey through life, stories of their success, stories of their sadness, stories of their grief, stories of their glory. We're the mirror in which society looks at itself.
When a storm is coming, everyone always thinks worst case scenario, and sometimes it may just be a brief shower or two. It's not always going to be a green veil level event. So it's important to have the most credible and accurate information coming from a verified source.
Welcome, you're watching the 7 o'clock news on CNC3.
Calling all professional filmmakers, producers, content creators, influencers, and recording artists. If you're looking to rent a versatile studio space with green screen, video wall, cyclorama, and more, look no further. GM Labs is here to make your dreams a reality. Located in the heart of Port of Spain on St. Vincent Street, GM Labs is your one-stop shop for all your creative needs with over 2,800 square feet to work with. Take your creative concept to the final product at GM Labs. Give us a call or WhatsApp or message us on our Instagram and Facebook pages at GM Labs TT.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Help us tell your stories.
We all see the negatives happening here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Let us begin the conversation
with inspiring content.
Targeting change.
Inspire TT. Be the change.
The Digital Guardian launches this all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app. This all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app gives you live news on the go. Now get real-time news faster with notifications free of charge to keep you informed on breaking stories. Customize your news feed with only articles you are interested in for easier, comfortable reading and with same convenient access to the digital paper. Visit the iOS App Store and Google Play Store to download or update the Digital Guardian app, the most credible news in TNT. Already have an account? Simply tap on the resource subscription button in settings to sign in. It's a free update.
Make sure you have yourself a great investment week by viewing The Boss Report every Monday morning at 6:15 a.m. during CNC3's The Morning Brew. You'll get sound financial advice, whether you're a new or experienced investor, when you view The Boss Report. CNC3, covering your world.
Get the nation's leading newspaper on the go by downloading the Digital Guardian app on your iOS or Android devices now and enjoy our special introductory subscription offer now on. The nation's first and best digital paper in an easy-to-read digital format. The Digital Guardian, Trinidad and Tobago's fastest growing, most subscribed and most read digital paper. Stay on top with the market leader and don't miss a beat in today's fast-paced world. Go to Apple Store or Google Play and download now.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you'll find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good cheer. Ooh, enjoy every scoop. Ooh, every taste will get you hooked. We have flavors that you love, a combination special. Come along, enjoy our treats. This is Uncle Pete's.
Another brilliant evening, Saturday evening here in the Ascension tournament at the Arima Velodrome. This is the Ascension tournament. My name is Jovan Ravello, accompanied as always by Ian Wason.
Good afternoon, and good afternoon, sports fans. As indicated by the screen, a very interesting game, Central and Cunupia.
Yeah, the Central derby between Cunupia and Central FC. First time they met this season, Cunupia ran away 3-1 winners. It's going to be another keenly contested contest between these two teams. But let's look at the matches from last evening at the Phase 2 ground in La Hocata. We had a very exciting doubleheader out there at this very vibrant football ground between Deportivo PF and AC Port of Spain. Good action early on. These teams going at it hammer and tongs for most of the first half. But in the 35th minute, I'm sure you'll see it shortly, the opening goal came. A couple of good chances here for this rejuvenated ACPOS team, with Che Benny back in the lineup, the Caribbean Games bronze medalist. But 35th minute, that was Dwayne Muckett scoring opening goal of this match. Well taken penalty by the Trinidad and Tobago national midfielder. There's that man we spoke about earlier, just running things, and the second goal was not far behind. 45+1, that was Josiah Wilson doubling the score for ACPOS. Well celebrated here. Good effort there by Che Benny to just drive the ball forward. He's been in increasingly good form in this tournament. Increasingly good form in his football in general. It's a good save here, and then the goal. But ACPOS continue to press. Deportivo PF won the back foot for most of this match. One of the leading teams in this tournament. Stunned really, and some good keeping there by the ACPOS keeper to keep their team in the ascendancy. Until they scored that goal, it was Shaquille Henry, the number 9, scoring in the 72nd minute for Depot PF to halve that deficit. Still, ACPOS continue to prod and try to get to the back of that Deportivo PF goal. Unable to find the equalizer despite their best efforts and some very good defending there from the ACPOS backline. That free kick just going wide as Deportivo PF surrendered points in that game. They lost 2-1. Second match involved the leaders, Rangers, and Police FC. It was another cleanly contested match. This was a good effort here for Rangers, just unable to get it on target. Some very good football as well, some good build-up play, but the final third proved to be the sticking point for these teams. Neither team are able to get to the back of the net. There we see that clearance there from Police FC, and a very good approach for Rangers. Rangers continue to press for that goal. There we see Kadeem Corbett in your picture, very frustrated by how it went. It was good defending from both sides that kept the score level for most of this match. First half ended goalless. The second half was mainly goalless as well. We saw the start of the second half. Some good approach play there by Jabari Mitchell. Unable to find that final ball. Here's Mitchell again. He was in the thick of things as usual for Police FC, the second place team in the tournament, playing against the first place team. They had an opportunity to cut their 5-point lead by 3, but some good goalkeeping there, keeping them out again. And on the other end as well. But then came the key moment in this match, the decider. So we see Police still looking for that opportunity really to get past the Ascension tournament leaders. And then that goal eventually proved to be the winner. A very good run on this right side. And into the back of the net for Rangers. It's a very good goal scored by Tyrone Charles in the 82nd minute. And so let's see the standings as it stands after this first day of action in this match week. The Rangers are still on top. They're on 41 points. Police FC on 33. Missed that very valuable opportunity. Defense Force are third on 31. Deportivo PF are fourth on 30. ACPOS are 5th on 18. Cunupia FC are 6th on 15. Central Soccer World, who are also in action today, are 7th on 13. Real West 4th, 8th on 11. Central FC 9. They will begin today on 9 points. Moruga FC are at the bottom of the table on 1 point. And here come the teams.
And of course, both teams will start with Cunupia FC, Kadeem Graham as the captain, and Jean-Pierre David in goal, Caleb Douglas, Ian Cowie, Roel Felix, Christian Maloney, Josiah Daniel, Dominic Douglas, Trevin Caesar, Hakeem Legal, and Maestro Mensah, and that will make up the 11 players that will start for Cunupia. And of course, Central FC. In goal, we have Katibi returning, and Kishan St. Rose, Romario Burke, who has the captain armband today, the number 10, Fikile Thompson, the centre-back, who has been having a good season so far, Leonardo da Costa, who has also been one of the standouts, and of course, Keegan Faria, who plays in the back, who is superb. Stefan Punet is one of the players who have made a name in the last half, and of course, Miguel Williams, who has been another one of the top players in the team, Javon Thomas, Ronaldo Francois, and Shem Clausel.
So the two captains take the toss. Referee this evening is Cecile Hines. Her assistants are Kevin Lewis and Miguel Joseph. Keelan Bacchus is the fourth official. Let's just focus on the four in black, led by the very capable Miss Hines. Cunupia FC are playing a 4-5-1 formation. Central FC play 4-3-3. A little more pragmatic from Cunupia. We've seen them in recent weeks. They've struggled to find goals, but they've really found their defensive combinations to, let's say, plug the hole in their defense. Conceded 23 goals this tournament and only scored 16.
And of course, Cunupia just a couple match days ago held Defence Force to a goalless game. And if you can hold the Defence Force to a goalless 90 minutes, that says a lot about your defense. So they have been doing well, but they have had an up and down season. They started the season as in the top half. They were in the top 3 at one time. They spent a considerable amount of time in the top half, but then with Kevin Woodley, Showtime, their top scorer, still their top scorer, being out of the game, things started to go downhill for them.
Yeah, and the recent results certainly show it as the game kicks off. They've had 2 draws really, and 3 losses before them. Central FC have a loss, a win, loss, a draw, and another defeat.
Central FC, that team, they may not be getting the results, but cannot be. And this was a good effort from Cunupia, nice attack from Dominic Douglas, but couldn't control the ball and keep it in play. And I'm saying that Central FC, they may not have been getting the results, but they have won a lot of fans during the season for their style of play. A young team, the oldest is the goalkeeper, Katibi, who is starting today, back in the in between the sticks, and he is definitely replacing Aberdeen, who has been in goal for the last couple of games. And it's a young team, it's a very young team.
Yeah, and the coach will emphasize the fact that these players are a developing squad. But one of the things that he's been proud of for most of the tournament, Ross Russell, is the fact that they continue to play their football regardless of the situations that they end up in these matches. There we see that early free kick there for Cunupia, conceded by Stefan Punet, who has been introduced at the center of the central defense. So it's Christian Maloney just playing that ball up to Trevin Caesar, who plays at attacking midfielder in this match. Trying to work out of the left side. Cunupia FC just getting stopped there. Kareem Ligal. Caleb Douglas, who's recycling possession really for them. It's Cunupia come again. This is very patient play from them, and a good outlet here played to Josiah Daniel. He has one for company. He looked to get past that man, and it's very good defending to win the goal kick from Javon Thomas. Central FC are of course playing in their yellow and black kit, Cunupia FC are in red, attacking the goal to your west, or to the right of your picture. Mario Burke has taken over the armband from Keyshawn St. Rose. But St. Rose is still included. He's a very important component of this Central FC attack, as Cunupia win the ball high and attempt to build. Here's Caesar. He's playing it back to the center of his defense. Receiving it and getting rid of it on the second time of asking. It's up here with Daniel. He's crowded out, the big man for Cunupia FC. Very adept play from Raul Felix to just escape that crowd of yellow shirts. Miguel Williams just concedes the throw.
If you have just joined us, it's not Trinidad and Tobago versus Jamaica, and the colors may look that way, but it's Central FC in yellow and black, playing Cunupia in red. A good ball for Da Costa. He's looking. This isn't looking like a chance here. Good save by the goalkeeper. Not out of danger yet. They will win the goal kick. This is a good opening chance here for Central FC. Da Costa, who is listed as a left back on the sheet, on the team sheet, but he's actually playing in an attacking position.
Yeah, Da Costa really epitomizes the modern wing back. He's almost always in support or contributing to attacks.
And according to the formation that we are seeing on the field, Miguel Williams, who would normally play in the middle part of the park, he is looking like he's a right back.
Yeah, Miguel Williams has been deployed as a right back. Keegan Farrier and Shem Clausel will hold the defensive midfield positions for Central FC. So a couple changes really, not in personnel, but just the positions that these players are able to play. It's good to have some players that can slot in anywhere throughout the lineup. Helps to cause some worries to the scouts on the other side.
And of course, Miguel Williams will give you that attacking option. So we'll expect to see him making some overlapping runs.
And it may be a master stroke to put him so far back. He can actually anticipate the play much better and read it from the back. So we'll be looking out for that from Miguel Williams, as Cunupia FC just tried to monopolize possession just about the 7th minute of this match. That ball just going all the way through to Katibi. May have injured himself in the process. Referee Hines trots over to just check on the keeper from the motherland, and the physio will be out. That's David Caballo, sorry. You see that ball coming in, and not sure what would have happened to Katibi. So just covered that ball with his frame.
Could have landed awkwardly, or just took the wind out of him as he landed.
Meanwhile, Keston Aberdeen is going through his quick warm-up paces as Katibi continues to get some attention from the physio. Aberdeen gave a good account of himself in goal, establishing himself in recent weeks as the #1 for Central FC. But Katibi is back on his feet and he won't be needed just yet. Central get us back going and they immediately lose the ball, but infringement was spotted by referee Hines. It's going to be a Central FC free kick deep in their own half. Central FC are playing a 4-3-3, so they'll be wary of being swamped in the midfield from this Cunupia team that is sitting back. And this is a shot right into Katibi's frame. You'd want that just to get his first save off in this match. Central come back instantly. This is Javon Thomas winning a foul. That shot on Katibi coming in from Dominic Douglas a short while ago. First real effort on goal in this match. The way that these teams play, you can expect them to continue to press and give these goalkeepers some issues. There we see that tackle on Romario Burke that has him still on the pitch and requiring Mr. Caballo's attention.
Seems to be in a spot of discomfort. Romario Burke, another one of the attacking, attractive players Central FC possess.
That was a really strong tackle there from Trevin Cesar, just tracking back from his attacking midfielder position to put the hurt on his opposite number. Burke looks to be walking it off.
Rather gingerly, but looks like he will be okay. Faster he returns on the pitch, will be better for his team. Possesses some excellent midfield, central midfield quality. And that combination with himself and Shem Clausel has been exciting for Central FC this season.
Clausel certainly the enforcer of the pair, but has put some good football to his name in this tournament so far. That Cunupia attack comes to nothing. It's all the way back to Katibi. And another player is down, so some nervous minutes, early minutes for these teams. Cunupia's Dominic Douglas is the man who is now requesting treatment.
In fact, he is the Central's number 10, so it seems like the two number 10s have been tackled hard so far in these opening moments. Central FC and Cunupia.
Yeah, it looked to be an off the ball incident, nothing too untoward from where we sit.
He seems to be okay. In the meantime, we would have seen the number 10 for Central FC returning to the pitch, Romario Burke, so he is okay. So just a moment for Cunupia's number 10. Just having a sip of some refreshing water, so he will return in a short while. Let's return to the action on the pitch. Clausel was fallen very deep, sending a long ball, looking for Da Costa, but well marked away from Mensah. But Central FC would regain control. Clausel playing rather deep, like a defensive midfielder. Central FC just making some changes to their players. We've seen Miguel Williams at the back, Kijan St. Rose. Francois, this is a ball for Burke. Gets the shot off, but just wide.
And we saw Keishon St. Rose just in the middle of the area, hoping that Romario Burke would raise his head. But it wasn't to be in that moment. So Central FC do have their first attempt on goal. This is a Very intelligent ball over the top. Burke fancied himself the opening goal scorer, but it was not to be. Cunupia come back the next way. This is Raul Felix. Somewhat dangerous switch back into the center of his defense, but it's well cleared. Here's Caesar just poking it. Some action ahead of him is this ball here for Josiah Daniel. Doesn't have the legs to chase it down. It will be a goal kick for Central FC.
That ball was just a bit overweighted. Daniel just didn't have the legs to run it down. Certainly not a namesake Alvin Daniel, the former national 400-meter runner. This is Central FC building from the back. This is Punet. Punet is confronted, trying to get it off to the midfield, but confronted here, and Central FC put under some pressure. This is Faria. Faria finding Thomas. Thomas has some space ahead of him. He has St. Rose. He finds St. Rose with a brilliant ball, but Kadeem Graham does excellent defending to smother whatever bit of danger they would have come under. But it's a corner nonetheless. It didn't prevent the corner. It's a corner that will be taken by Faria. More red than yellow in the box.
Certainly one of the lesser known red and yellow rivalries, but nonetheless will be keenly contested as the other corner comes in. This is Javon Thomas's flat as well, but here come Cunupia again. It's a very intelligent ball from Dominic Douglas to spread the play. Will it come back? This is from Caesar, back to Douglas. He has one on top of him for support. Ball from Christian Maloney is just smothered by the central attack. Here's Romario Burke, and he has options ahead of him, but he didn't let go of the ball quickly enough, and then loses out to his opposite number from Cunupia. He's looking for some help from the referee, but he won't get it. Christian Maloney just sending that ball forward. Here come Cunupia. This is going to be a shot. It's right into TB's body. Regulation save for him. He's expected to handle those with relative ease. It's Clausel again in a very deep position. He's playing defensive midfielder, but he's known for going up further up the pitch. It's going to be a central throw.
After 16 minutes, Cunupia and Central still goalless, but both teams have had close looks on goal. This is Faria looking to go forward. He's seeing St. Rose. He picks him out, but he is accompanied by Raul Felix.
Yeah, he would have hoped that St. Rose would have attacked that ball. It held up a bit for him. There's a bit of breeze blowing across the Arima Velodrome. May have played a factor. We know how St. Rose is with the ball at his feet, so he'll be keen to get those opportunities and really isolate his defender on this left side for Central FC. So Javon Thomas is through. It's going to be a free kick for Central. One there by Leonardo da Costa, the left back, who is the furthest forward for Central now. It's Keegan Faria's free kick. Hangs in the air. It's going to be a goal for Keyshawn St. Rose. The weight of the armband seemed to have helped him just find his way into the box there. A lot less pressure on the one-time Central FC captain. Gets his 4th goal for the tournament. There we see that ball floated in from Faria. Cunupia doesn't do well to deal with the first or second ball, and Keyshawn St. Rose wasn't going to miss from there.
A good goal for him. Good goal for him. The last time he scored, I spoke in tongues, so I had to hold back today.
Good form, Ian, and very good form here from Keyshawn St. Rose as well. Central FC are in the lead after we're in the 19th minute here. Cunupia comes the other direction, hoping to improve on their performance. So far, that ball will not help them, though. It's Christian Maloney just unable to bring it under his spell. It's going to be another Central FC throw on this near side.
Central FC getting the leader in the 17th minute through Keyshawn St. Rose. So it's Cunupia's mission now to respond and try to get back on level terms. Graham going back to Mensah. Mensah just missed kicking and giving a free kick to Central FC. Ronaldo Francois will take his cool time to retrieve the ball. Not used to seeing Miguel Williams playing so deep, but we all know what he can deliver. Going back here to Punet. Gets past one as if he's a midfielder. He does well. I think Miguel Williams would be proud. Going back to the goalkeeper who can't hold the ball, Fikile Thompson, just getting the ball away a little, but still in danger. And Central FC just getting some issues with clearing the ball. It is with Faria. Faria who can't play with the ball at his feet. This is Clausel who has gone forward, finding St. Rose. There's a diagonal run from Thomas. He looks for Romario Burke. The first time touch just let him down a bit. It's a throw for Central FC. They are leading 1-0.
Yeah, and good value for it. Central have been very positive so far in this match. Cunupia have been as well, but the finishing touch there from Keyshawn St. Rose is the difference. Cunupia has been set up with 9 players lower, but here comes St. Rose again. Here's to Burke. Oh, and that's a good save, and eventually it's the goal. It's the second goal for Central FC. (2-0) to Central FC after 21 minutes. Here come the puzzling looks, or the puzzled looks from Cunupia's players. They have a very strong defensive midfield contingent, but unable to stop these players here. That goal scored by Leonardo da Costa, in the 21st minute, makes it 2-1 to the Sharks from Central.
Central FC really came out today for their Central neighbors. And of course, a 2-0 scoreline inside the first half hour will always be happy for any team. Here comes Cunupia looking to the respawn, but Thomas smothers that. Burke and Thomas exchanging some passes. Thomas looking and finding St. Rose. You're seeing some pep in their step now.
Yeah, Mark changing their energy
confidence growing. Now Miguel Williams is in an advanced position. You see he's looking for his happy feet. But here comes Cunupia, Caesar. Williams showing some of his defensive prowess. I'm sure Cunupia would not have expected to be trailing 2-0 inside the first half hour against Central FC. And Central FC, as I've mentioned, is the team that you always believe will get a result. They have a good set of players, they have a nice brand of football, and you always expect that one day they will get the results going their favor.
Yeah, they're very positive, and have been very positive for most of this tournament. Except for the fact that they've conceded 44 goals, they may be in a better position in this Ascension League of 2022. They've now scored 23 goals, hoping to add to their 2 wins in this tournament so far. Certainly, they seem far away from adding to their 9 losses in this tournament, much to the relief, it has to be said, of Coach Russ Russell, who has won this tournament. He's won the inaugural edition of this Ascension tournament, and remarked that he wasn't accustomed to being on the losing end of these results as often as he was so far in this tournament, but certainly a very positive performance from his players this evening. This is Burke again, fighting in the midfield. It's cleared all the way back to Katibi.
And as you mentioned, Russ Russell, of course, he began his coaching career with Defence Force. So of course, you know he would have a winning record.
This is Hakeem Legol. It's a very good outlet pass there, played by Caleb Douglas, his defensive midfield partner. And that's a good ball across, and has to be considered a bad miss by Josiah Daniel, tallest man in the box at that moment, and just unable to direct his header onto goal, which would have been a very valuable goal for Cunupia FC at this point in the match. There we see it sized up by Christian Maloney. Daniel has to do better, has to put it on target. Good looking cross. Beat Katibi, beat all the other defenders. Daniel just not using the outside of his head to good effect on that occasion. But Cunupia can continue to press. This is a good ball from Clausel. Just retained possession. Puts it up to Burke now. Burke sends it to Da Costa. Leonardo Da Costa on the right side. He's muscled away from that ball. Douglas's ball is cut out as well. Here comes Javon Thomas. Gives it to St. Rose. It's a good ball forward from Keegan Farrier. Cross from Thomas is cut out. Cleared by Cunupia. One back by Central. Here's Farrier. This is Clausel. Here's Legal with 2 for company. Will he go all the way himself? Tries to do that, but it's good defending from the centre-back Stephen Punat for Central FC.
Some good defending from Punat. Not as smooth as he would have liked, but he did what he needed to do.
Yeah, Legal was charging in on goal, and Punat had to make the tackle.
Very important, he did not give up a penalty.
Yeah, he was a bit frustrated to give up a corner kick. But Central will hope to defend this as well as they have before. Referee Hines just taking control of that corner sequence. Cunupia hoping to catch them out. Here it comes now, under the song of a whistle. It's again well defended. Von Thomas will hoof it. It's going to be a Cunupia throw.
You would expect that Central FC would come under some pressure with the set plays because, of course, they are not a big team by any means. They are a small team, and of course, when you see Daniel, the towering number 9, he should be the main target in the box for Central FC, despite not getting the earlier ball on target, as we see a simple catch here for Cunupia this time. So of course, Daniel will be the main target with the crosses and corners.
Still a lot of football to play, so he has an opportunity to make good on his height. Does Daniel?
See Central FC with another attack on the right. This is Francois. He has one. He has Mensah. He looking to pass instead of taking on Mensah, which is a smart thing to do. But here comes Cunupia. This is Daniel. Just going to ground a bit. Da Costa, one of the goal scorers with an infringement. Daniel showing some of the skill on his, with the ball at his feet as well. But Fikile Thompson would assist Thomas. And it's a goal kick for Central FC, who are leading with goals from Keishan St. Rose and Leandro Da Costa.
And certainly looking a little more confident than they have in previous matches when they would have been chasing.
And they are a beautiful team to watch when they are confident.
Very much so, but here's the goal, hoping to create some beauty for Cunupia. This one is played to ground, but touch just puts it all the way back to the grateful hands of Fakir Katibi. Good press there, just puts Cunupia in another good position here to try and attack the goal. It's going to be Dominic Douglas, the lone forward, and his efforts seem to be a bit forced. It goes wide.
Central FC first order of business will be try to go into half-time 0-0.
And they did well here to restrict Douglas to that speculative shot. Katibi would be happy to keep a clean sheet in this match. He's been on the sharp end of some of those 44 goals that we mentioned before. This is not good. Here's the goal. Good shot here, and it's again straight to Katibi. He seems to have magnets in his gloves this evening.
He's looking comfortable with the ball coming straight to him. The only bit of bother he was under is when the cross came that evaded him, that allowed Daniel that free header.
And really Daniel should have made him play, but he won't want us to harp on that too much. This is good football from Faria, escaping 2 defenders. Here comes Central on the counter. He's getting a through on the far side there. It's Francois. Clausel, back to Francois. He's looking for another option, and Cunupia spots that pass. He just clears it. The defender, it's with Trevin Cesar now. This ball is behind the goal. The goal decides to go back to Ian Cowie. It's back with Cowie. Cunupia showing exceptional patience, especially given the fact that they're down 2-1 in the 32nd minute of this first half. Switch it all around to Raul Felix. He works with Josiah Daniel for a second there. Puts it for Douglas. This is Douglas. That shot is well saved by Fikile Thompson. And much better from Cunupia FC. Much more structured attack from them. Douglas getting his shot this time on target.
It's a very good save from the goalkeeper, Katibi. A very good save going to his left, low to his left. And that ball would have just squeezed in the near post.
Yeah, he would have been kicking himself if he conceded in that kind of area. We know how much keepers hate to be beaten on their first post. This one is taken flat. It's on top for Cesar. Bounces and is cleared there by Francois. Headed back in. And back out there by the central defense. It's a good header from Leonardo da Costa, who is known for his heading prowess. Here's Keyshawn St. Rose. He looked to hold it up a bit. Doesn't have a player in an onside position in front of him. Just loses out.
That was some good vision from him, because he was raised his head and saw him running, but he would also measured that he was in an offside. So it was some good play from him.
So we have an early Cunupia sub, the number 12. It's Kwesi Allen. Replaces Josiah Daniel.
Daniel must have been nursing a slight niggle during the play. And of course we are seeing some movement also on Central FC's bench. It seems like they will be making another change.
Jerick Williams, who is another one of their creative midfielders, just handing in his papers to the fourth official, Mr. Bacchus. No word yet on who he will replace. Meanwhile, Central have this throw deep in their own half. And there will be a sub. So it's going to be Jerick Williams.
Faria is the player who has come off, and he has seemed to be nursing a niggle. He's walked straight past the bench.
So 2 early subs for both sides. They still have 4.
Seems to be in a spot of discomfort as he walks straight past the bench. So let's see. We'll find out what has happened that would have caused the 2 early substitutes. This is Maloney, confronted by Keyshawn St. Rose, who has been deployed, has fallen back as a defender to defend. Does well as well.
Given the fact that they have now in the modern game 2 extra subs, I think coaches are less intimidated by the first half substitute. We've seen it happen a couple times, a couple weeks in this tournament.
And with FIFA making it permanent now, because it was introduced during the pandemic, now it's permanent, that 5 substitutes are allowed. Teams will take advantage, but here comes Central FC. They will take advantage with this, and it would have been some early play from Jerick Williams, who have just come onto the pitch. But here comes Cunupia with an attack of their own. Legal has some red and yellow shirts forward.
Rolls it for Douglas. Here's Douglas's shot. Won't cause Katibi much of a concern. Douglas seems to have switched to the right side that was previously occupied by Josiah Daniel, and this shot from him showing that he's very much in that center forward frame of mind. We'll be looking for a way that he can provide some service to Kwesi Allen, the first half substitute for Cunupia. This is Allen asking for a whistle from the referee, screaming at referee Hines. Nothing doing. It's A ball for Leonardo da Costa to chase. It's going to go all the way back to John Pierre David, who gets it clear of his area. Burke just muscled out of that. Clausel recovers. Distributes well. It's a good ball here for Javon Thomas, and his final product just bringing some queries from the stands, from the Central fans.
Heard one of them asking, what happened to that missed kick?
And other things we can't see on television, but certainly he'll want to improve. There's a new centre forward, Kwesi Allen, just battling, showing good energy for Cunupia FC. They do need to put some pep in their step to overcome these energetic and certainly very smart playing Cunupia footballers, central footballers. This ball is to Keyshawn St. Rose. Waits, finds his man. This is Jerick Williams, a substitute. Still looking for his shooting boots in this match. But a very good piece of approach play from Central FC.
Yes, the build-up was good, as we are seeing here. The pass from Keyshawn St. Rose, but Francois was quickly marked by two defenders, so he needed to distribute to Jerick Williams. Here comes Kadeem Graham looking for Douglas. He found Douglas. Douglas has support. He's using it as support. Some nice touches. Legal getting in the mix as well. And it will be a free kick in an interesting position for Cunupia. Central has to defend this one.
Yeah, Kwesi Allen just claiming the ball almost instantly. No one else has shown up. It's going to be his free kick. The substitute, the first half substitute for Josiah Daniel. Charged with leading this Cunupia attack back to a position of parity. Certainly that has to be the first goal for them as they look for their first goal in the 41st minute. So Central FC way ahead in this grudge match of Central teams. Last time out they would have lost 3-1. Doing much better on this occasion. And it's going to be Allen. Good looking free kick, but again Katibi is well positioned to claim that one. This is instantly out to Keyshawn St. Rose. He's looking for Jerick Williams, won't get the switch. Very, very good defense there from Cowie to keep the ball in possession for Cunupia. It's with Caesar. It's Allen all the way back to the center of their midfield. It's good defense by St. Rose. Football from the Costa. This is a ball from Burke. It's just, sorry, that was Francois looking for Burke. Just too fast for one of the faster players on the Central team. And again, Cowie is robbed by Ronaldo Francois.
Central FC just under 4 minutes to see out the first half. They're leading 2-0. A missed pass that allows Mario Burke to go past Maloney. Maloney is still there with him. Getting the ball inside, but no yellow shirts close to where the ball was placed. And here comes Cunupia. Good interception from Miguel Williams. One of his forward runs, he evades one, he has another. Just out-muscled. Central FC looking for that third goal. But the 2-goal cushion is doing them just fine. Douglas all alone on the near side. Legal. Williams for company. Goes back deep. Cunupia looking to at least get one before half time. Ball just knocking about a bit before it settles. Cowie legal, and Cowie exchanging some passes. Goes back down to Maloney.
This is Raul Felix trying to trick his way out of the corner. Unable to on that occasion. It's good recovery here though from Christian Maloney. Crosses in and Cowie's attempted header just goes wide.
Not sure if he knew where the goal was or what position he was.
Yeah, the Cunupia left back just looking very much like a defender on that occasion. Unable to put the ball on frame after some good work here by Christian Maloney. He's flicked it well wide of the goal. He was a bit more centrally than he would have anticipated. We're in the 45th minute of this match and awaiting the time added on at the end of this first half. First half in which Central FC have lived up to what Coach Russ Russell has said they can do. Looking very much confident, developing young side. Here's Drake Williams. That's Francois. Back to Williams. It's going to be one more minute of time added on to the end of this half as Clausel gets it up to Miguel Williams. A good turn here. Well slipped. It's going to be a goal! Romario Burke. 3-0. And if you're a FIFA player, that is chrome. 3 first half goals for Central FC. They lead Cunupia FC 3-0. The captain, Romario Burke, putting the finishing touches on a very good move midway into the end of this first half. As we see, that finish from Burke was just stuck in there. He had no need for a second touch. Central FC lead 3-0 at the end of this first half as referee Cecile Hines brings us to a close for the first period. Keyshawn St. Rose also among the goals. Got us started in the 14th minute. Leonardo da Costa, just at the edge of your picture, one of the scorers for Central FC.
And Central FC going in at the half, leading 3-0. A very happy and satisfied Coach Russ Russell going into the half 3-0 against Cunupia. And of course, that is what Central FC would have wanted.
Yeah, I mean, either team would have wanted to be in this position. The Cunupia coach before the match felt very positively about how his team was going to show out in this match, but it hasn't gone to plan for them. Central FC, Central Sharks, the very young Central Sharks, doing their darndest. They're up 3-0 in this match. As we take a look at the first half highlights, Cunupia FC was attacking early. Katibi just going down, injured, but he would be back up. This ball to Burke, a sign of things to come for Central. This was Cowie's approach, and his shot was straight at Katibi. Then the goal, this ball in. Keyshawn St. Rose with a tap-in really, relatively unmarked, to make it 1-0 after 14 minutes. John Pierre David with his hands on his hips. St. Rose had another opportunity. The shot was cleared off the line, but there on spot was Leonardo da Costa to make it 2-0 in the 21st. Good reverse from him to begin that play. And then following the ball right in to just smash it home. Real smash and grab stuff there from Central FC. But Christian Maloney's opportunity there for Josiah Daniel that could have made it 2-1. Should have made it 2-1 really. Coming to naught. The TV was showing up in good positions, good hands, and well positioned really to just make these saves look very easy. That was Dominic Douglas's effort. Looked to beat him on the first post, but didn't. Douglas again had an opportunity. That shot was over bar. Shot from the substitute Kwesi Allen, who came in for Josiah Daniel. It was right to the keeper. So some good defending there from Christian Maloney. Header from Cowie was off target. Here we see Maloney bringing the ball early and just putting that ball back in for the header from Cowie, and unable to find the back of the net. Then the third from Romario Berg, the captain. 3-0 to Central FC at half-time. And very much good value for this lead. We'll be back with the second half of this match. It's the Central Derby between Cunupia FC and Central FC in the Ascension tournament. Stay with us.
What we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for the carnival if you'll interview him, eh?
But how can you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation. Join our fight against pests.
What is television? It seems like a simple question, but television means different things to different people. We in the Caribbean are a very unique people. That's why we need unique television. Welcome to M&E TV, where we showcase our lives in the Caribbean. M&E TV is about us, the special way we talk, the way we walk, dance, move. M&E TV is about me. It's about you. M&E TV is about our amazing Caribbean experience.
It's here at a newsstand near you. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win $1,000 instantly when you purchase the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian. It's quick and easy for your chance to win. A unique number will be printed at the back of each Guardian newspaper daily. Purchase your Guardian newspaper, then join JW for the daily Guardian Lucky Number Draw, the winning number on just before the nightly news on CNC3. If the number drawn matches the unique number at the back of your Guardian newspaper, then $1,000 is yours. Just bring the winning Guardian newspaper and a picture ID to Guardian Media Limited. You have until 3 p.m. the following workday to claim your prize. It's the Guardian Lucky Number Draw. Your daily chance to win. NLCB approved.
Are you at home feeling isolated? Don't worry, we will bring the world to you. The nation's first and leading newspaper, the Trinidad and Tobago Guardian, is extending a special home delivery for 30 days for just $99. Yes, for just $99, you can get the TNT Guardian newspaper, the fastest growing and most read newspaper, most credible and highest reader value, and voted tops for best publication by more readers than any other newspaper, delivered to your home. It's easy to subscribe to our home delivery. Simply call us now at 225-4465, extension 4274, and speak to one of our customer service representatives, and we will bring the world to you.
We are the fourth estate. We educate, we inform, and we hold those in authority, politicians, business leaders, and others, to account.
Connecting the public to the truth drives our purpose here at CNC3. When we stand behind a desk every single night, a lot of people don't know that we're a huge part of the news process. We eat, breathe, and sleep news, and that reflects in everything that we do as a news team.
Every day we tell the stories of people's journey through life. Stories of their success, stories of their sadness, stories of their grief, stories of their glory. We're the mirror in which society looks at itself.
When a storm is coming, everyone always thinks worst case scenario, and sometimes it may just be a brief shower or two. It's not always going to be a green veil level event. So it's important to have the most credible and accurate information coming from a verified source.
Welcome, you're watching the 7 o'clock news on CNC3.
Calling all filmmakers, producers, content creators, influencers, and recording artists. If you're looking to rent a versatile studio space with green screen, video wall, cyclorama, and more, look no further. GM Labs is here to make your dreams a reality. Located in the heart of Port of Spain on St. Vincent Street, GM Labs is your one-stop shop for all your creative needs, with over 2,800 square feet to work with. Take your creative concept to the final product at GM Labs. Give us a call or WhatsApp or message us on our Instagram and Facebook pages at GM Labs TT.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Help us tell your stories.
We all see the negatives happening here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Let us begin the conversation
with inspiring content,
targeting change.
Inspire TT. Be the change.
The Digital Guardian launches this all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app. This all-new upgraded Digital Guardian app gives you live news on the go. Now get real-time news faster with notifications free of charge to keep you informed on breaking stories. Customize your news feed with only articles you are interested in for easier, comfortable reading and with same convenient access to the digital paper. Visit the iOS App Store and Google Play Store to download or update the Digital Guardian app, the most credible news in TNT. Already have an account? Simply tap on the resource subscription button in settings to sign in. It's a free update.
Make sure you have yourself a great invest week by viewing The Boss Report every Monday morning at 6:15 a.m. during CNC3's The Morning Brew. You'll get sound financial advice, whether you're a new or experienced investor, when you view The Boss Report. CNC3, covering your world.
Get the nation's leading newspaper on the go by downloading the Digital Guardian app on your iOS or Android devices now and enjoy our special introductory subscription offer now on. The nation's first and best digital paper in an easy-to-read digital format. The Digital Guardian, Trinidad and Tobago's fastest growing, most subscribed and most read digital paper. Stay on top with the market leader and don't miss a beat in today's fast-paced world. Go to Apple Store or Google Play and download now.
If you're just joining us, the score at halftime in the Central Derby between Cunupia FC and Central FC is 3-0 in favor of the Sharks. But before the match, we were able to speak to some of the members of these teams just to hear their thoughts on how this match would have gone.
Welcome back.
FC and Cunupia FC, all important game for both teams. And of course we have Ronaldo Francois, attacking player with Central FC. Now good afternoon. Last week was a forgettable game against Police. This week against Cunupia FC. What are your expectations for Central FC today?
Well, today we just want to come out and get the job done, play to our best ability and grab the 3 points.
Last week, although you lost 5-1 to Police, you scored what could have been the goal of the game last week, a beauty of a goal. What would that goal have done for you in that particular match?
Well, that goal built my confidence a little more because I wasn't really scoring any goals in the competition. I only had one. So, my confidence raised a little bit.
And of course, just a few more games to go, less than about 4 games to go for the rest of the season. When you look back at this season, what would you say Cunupia did, Central FC did? Did they achieve what they wanted to get? And what was the purpose of, because you're a young team, the oldest player on the team, I think Katibi is just 26, but it's a young team. When you're looking back at this tournament, how would you rate Central FC's tournament?
Well, as I said, it's a young team. Most of the boys never really played anywhere before, but we getting it together. Well, the competition has been really rough for us. We didn't get much wins, but we didn't give up, and we're hoping to finish on a high. And well, if we could finish 5th place, that would be our goal for us.
One thing I like about Central FC is the brand of football you all play, an attacking brand, an attractive brand of football. Tell me about that.
Well, Coach Ross is a big coach, and well, that's the brand he likes us to play, so we try our best to do it.
All the best against Cunupia this evening.
Yeah, man, thanks.
And
so Central FC really, speaking about the fact that they had a tough tournament so far, Ronaldo Francois has improved in this match. He's been very pivotal to the way that they've played. They lead 3-0, and this is the start of the second half.
Central FC would want to maintain that lead. They don't want to give up a 3-0 cushion, a 3-goal cushion. And of course, Cunupia just have 45 minutes to at least draw level. That will be their main goal. You can't win unless you're first to draw level. But they have to do some defending, which they do. This is a legal on the right side. The ball aiming for a collision between, just over the bar from Douglas, before the collision from Quasi Allen and the goalkeeper Katibi, who seems to be in a spot of discomfort, but he's okay from that collision with Quasi Allen. This look came out, did well, a brave bit of goalkeeping before the loose ball fell to Dominic Douglas, who sent the ball just over the bar, not by much. Goal kick going straight back to Mensah, who would go to his goalkeeper. There's a very light rain, very light, almost non-existent. Cowie going back. Mensah. This is Graham, the captain for Cunupia. Cunupia, their season would have been derailed since they lost the services of Kevon Woodley, Showtime. 9 goals so far. Jerick Williams, this is Francois. Francois accosted by 3 men, he finds Williams. And this is Miguel Williams, exchanging passes with him. Maloney, straight back to the yellow team. This is Jerick Williams. Mario Burke, he frees St. Rose on the left, but the ball was a bit overweight.
Yeah, and Central continuing to play very confidently, especially in those small areas. And we saw the 2 men named Williams just escaping the attentions of at least 4 Cunupia defenders. This is Caesar. Behind, just asking Cunupia to retake that free kick on the far side. It's mediated centre field by Graham. It's a long chase here for the goal, but TV will claim. Good exchange between Clausel and Burke. Clausel winning the foul. Referee Hines has kept herself out of the action, stepping in really just to control what has been a game of free-flowing football from both teams. Central FC in full flow and fully in charge. It's a great ball from Clausel again. Here's Jerick Williams. His centre is cleared. Only as far as Clausel, who last weekend gave his opposite number, Simeon Bailey, a torrid time. Caesar weighing his options. Finds the goal. Another good tackle. Come for Keely Thompson. Mario Bill just losing the ball there. Speaking with his co-captain. It's Cowie. One here by Douglas. Shot. TV just making it look a lot more difficult than it would have been for him. He's faced more shots in this match, but certainly been equal to most, if not all of them. And here's another opportunity for Central. Will it? Won't. Very good eyes there from Leonardo da Costa. He already has one today. He's playing a lot more centrally now.
Central FC still looking to press on and score that 4th goal, but they wouldn't be disappointed or unhappy with being leading 3-0. Cunupia, they have the work to do in the second half. They just have about 40 minutes to score 3 goals and find the equalizer. Cowie going back to Maestro Mensah. Mensah going across to his captain. This is Graham. Graham searching for the forwards, but he could only find a goalkeeper for Central FC, Katibi. This is St. Rose. St. Rose confronted.
This is Mario Burke, the two goal scorers combining. Just wide.
St. Rose and Burke, at least from an attacking standpoint, have been good leaders this evening for Central FC. It's going to be Burke's corner on the far side.
Burke will take this corner on the 53rd minute, a short corner. Good defending there. And this is Maloney starting the attack for Cunupia. Oh, plays it to Punet. Punet does some clearing. Good defending from Central FC, and they win a free kick through Romario Burke. Let's look at it as he turned, tried to go around his man, but Roll Felix, he has been credited with a foul. In fact, he would earn himself a yellow card. Jerick Williams. Some clever footwork, but didn't go his way. And here comes Cunupia FC. The ball going to Legal, and it's there! Legal pulls back one for Cunupia FC. So Cunupia on the score sheet through Legal. With a Legal play. Hakeem Legal pulling back one. It's now at 3-1 score line.
Certainly much better from Cunupia here. Legal on the end of that. Good flicks and good vision there to just set him free for that one-touch finish. It's 3-1. Cunupia are certainly cutting down this molehill. They have seemed to be a mountain for them. There's another cross into the box, and TB's again well positioned to save that one. Central FC would want to keep their focus, especially now that Cunupia have the bit between their teeth.
A notable absentee in the Central FC team is Jukul Pierre, who's not here today. Neither was he last week. He's another one of the players with some fancy footwork in the middle of the park. Central FC not short of those players with individual. And this is a chance here, but Francois couldn't get his radar right. So Central FC did benefit from a deflection that would earn them a corner that Romario Burke will take. The goalkeeper would eventually, that's David, get it, and he will start an attack. This is the goal scorer for Cunupia. Clozel skillfully getting the ball away. Only to find Douglas. Douglas going back across Julian. Combining with Maloney. Maloney. This is the goal scorer. Central FC doing some their defending. This is Cowie. And going back across, I'm not sure what was happening there. He should have gone to goal. He played it across the face of the goal, looking for a red shirt, but he found nothing. This is Central again. This time some good defending from Punat. Cunupia asking some questions. That was a goal score. He could have easily scored a double. Legal. Free kick here for Cunupia. This is legal, but he was denied by Punat. Here comes another free kick here for Cunupia FC, who are enjoying the better of the exchanges in the second half. And of course, they have to, because they are down. They started the second half down 3-1. Since then, they have pulled back one with Mario Burke, as we can see. We can confirm his yellow card.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to have been on the receiving end of Michael Defoe's halftime team talk in that Cunupia dressing room.
Whatever it was, it seemed to have worked.
Cunupia certainly more positive in the second half. The energy that was lacking in the first half paying dividends so far. Here's Katibi with another good save. Keyshawn St. Rose unable to control that outlet throw from his goalie. Good service, it has to be said. This is Trevor Caesar. Gives it to Legol. Two of them have been pendulum on which Cunupia has swung so far. Legal, of course, cutting the deficit to 2. His strike in the 55th minute, the only one of the second half. As we approach the hour mark in this match, Central FC continue to try to build on their early lead. This is Francois chasing down the loose ball, still battling. He's crossing to the box, looking for the Costa. Cesar just crowded out and Kwesi Allen just trips over the ball. There's Burke. Doing well for a man of his size to win that. Send through Clausel. This is Keyshawn St. Rose. Also Leonardo da Costa, but John Pierre David able to collect and just send it back out for the men in red. Jurick Williams unable to find a player in a central shirt. Caesar again. Takes that free kick quickly, but unable to find a man from his own team. Miguel Williams will see it out. And Central FC get a goal kick. It's going to be a Cunupia corner kick. Referee just spotting some contact from a central player on the defense. To be taken by Christian Maloney. Cunupia start to warm up another sub. It's a corner, it's short. Almost. Scrambled clear and then just goes into touch from Trevin Caesar. Dominic Douglas as well has had a couple good looks on goal. He would want to make good on those. It's all the way back to David. Good control from Christian Maloney. Pass isn't what was required. And even better touch there from Miguel Williams. Maloney will pop it back in and TV will collect. Miguel Williams has remained on his knees. He will seek treatment for what looks to be a blow to his face, favoring that right eye. Physio Caballo just taking the opportunity to pass along some hydration. You see, first was a good touch, and then, yeah, that's a trailing hand there from Christian Maloney, just catching him. Nothing intentional. These things do happen in the match. TB gets us going. This is Romario Burke. He's having a very good game. It's Costa. Well, there's a bit too much on it. We'll go all the way over to Francois. Back in from Francois. It's with Keyshawn St. Rose. Good turn from him. Good shot. Oh, and that's just off the crossbar. Keyshawn St. Rose is certainly in the mood.
That was a good shot, and I saw it coming the way he turned. He created room for himself, getting the ball on his right foot. Very good shot. If it was just a couple centimeters lower, would have been goal number 4.
Yeah, he only had eyes for that far post, and just clipping the crossbar on its way out would have been his second and certainly the most spectacular of the two. Cunupia are grateful to still be just 2 goals adrift. P.C. Allen just trying to bully his way through the center, unable to. Here's Cowie. Good touches there from the left back. It's from Caesar, who flicks it. Couple flicks here. Cunupia expressing themselves when they would be forgiven for being a bit more direct in these situations.
Yes, of course. Remember, they have just about 25 minutes to score 2 goals in the first instance and see if they can get the go-ahead. Another collision. Looks like
it's to be Caesar. Yes, it is.
And Fikile Thompson having the worst end of it, holding his head. Hope is nothing serious. As we see some movement again on the Cunupia's bench. Fikile Thompson seems to be okay. Just getting some attention from the physio, who has been a bit busy today. Ross Russell, you've ditched the blazer today.
And he'll certainly be feeling much cooler, especially given his team's performance so far. There we see the earlier incident between Caesar and Thompson.
And it's a free kick going Cunupia's way in an interesting position on the field. Oh, it's a free kick, sorry, for Central FC. My apologies. This is Central FC with another attack. But it's smothered, come down to nothing. So it's Central FC doing some defending there as well. They did well. This is Francois and Jerick Williams exchanging some passes. And the third pass was just off. So this is Cunupia giving it back to Central. This is Clozel. Clozel going past two with easy style, looking for Da Costa, but this is Centro's out just on the underside of the crossbar.
Yeah, in a very similar area to where he would have struck earlier in this half, as we see the three Cunupia subs making their way to the sideline. It's going to be Jerry Morris, LaShawn Green,
Brewster,
and the number 7, Hilaire Brewster, yes.
So it's number 19 is coming off. That's number 19 is coming on, sorry. Hakeem Legal, who has been doing some good work. The goal scorer, in fact, he is coming off.
Number 10 as well, Dominic Douglas, has been removed. Jerry Morris will replace him.
Showing their intentions. As you can see, the confirmation, Jerry Morris joining the players on the pitch. Dominic Douglas, who had some looks on goal, he would make way for him. So Roller slipping. Apparently he need to check his footwear. Da Costa just winning the ball, but a goalkeeper would intervene. It smothers any bit of danger that Central FC was posing. A long clearance. Good control. Or Felix. Caesar looking for Morris. Morris cleared by Punet. Cowie. Maloney blocked. Francois, some good defending. This is Miguel Williams, felled by Green. Substitute just made his entrance into the field. He will commit his first infringement. Just about 20 minutes to go. Central FC leading 3-1 over Cunupia. Both a bit anxious to get on with it as a defender. Ross Russell, former national goalkeeper, would have seen these situations over and over and over for many years. Former Defence Force custodian as well. And that was a very interesting time with Ross Russell as a player. Imagine having the national team, two goalkeepers from the same club. With Clayton Ince also from the Defence Force, now the goalkeeping coach for Police. They would have had some battles to be starting goalkeeper for Defence Force and the Trinidad and Tobago at one time.
Yeah, now they're contributing their expertise on the sidelines. The two, has to be said, very good and very exciting teams. Ross Russell making the head coach role his. There's a couple of titles to his name, of course. Just building these youngsters up for Central FC into the kind of unit he would like to see play week in, week out. Flung clear by David, but it's won and then lost by Jerick Williams, much to the chagrin of the Central FC coach. And here's that third sub we spoke about. Number 7 is Hilaire Brewster. He will be in.
This is a Cunupia sub.
Ian Cowie. So Hilaire Brewster just replacing the right back for them.
Graham looking for his forward line, but could only find Thomas. His ball was not a particularly good one to St. Rose. St. Rose coming under some pressure, and his first touch wasn't helping the situation. Julian to Allen, who will give up possession. Thomas, Javon Thomas. Acosta will just lose out to Maloney. Maloney wins the free kick. Not happy with the tackle from Acosta, sorry.
Costa is one of these all-action players for Central FC, situated at the middle of the attack, but very much invested in the defensive effort. So you see the players from the two teams involved in today's second match, Defence Force and Central Soccer World, just heading to the sidelines to do their warm-ups. Sean St. Rose is okay, just gets a drink of water. And a very busy Central FC physio. Cunupia FC resumed their siege, second half siege on the Central FC goal. This is a good exchange. It's going to be a shot. Very good tackle there from Fikile Thompson. Seems to have cost him some hurt.
Francois just giving Miguel Williams some assistance and getting something out of his right eye. Remember, he was knocked in that area some minutes ago in a tackle. Maybe just having some discomfort there. "15 minutes to go. Central FC still leading 3-1 against Cunupia FC. What a way to get some revenge after the first round game between these two ended in a reverse score. Central going under to Cunupia 3-1. This time they are up 3-1.
That's then 1, 2, 3.
Just to look at that incident earlier.
Williams is okay. He sends this free kick upfield. It's right back to Hilaire Brewster. It's recovered by Williams. It's a good ball up from Clausel. He's been very solid. It's Francois. Just losing sight of the ball and losing control of it. Clausel continues to engage in a battle with Trevin Caesar. So an offside flag is raised on the far side there by referee Kevin Lewis. See a very pensive looking Michael Defoe on the Cunupia bench. Often very vocal. One of the more vocal coaches in this tournament, but this might be a reason for him to raise his voice even further. This is a central attack that comes to nothing. It's going to be a corner for them. Won by Keyshawn St. Rose.
Central FC would want to hold on for the next 13 minutes or so. If they do so, they will go past Real Westfort and they will go on 12 points. Real Westfort still have to play Moruga tomorrow. They have 11. So by tomorrow, it will be a battle of the two bottom place teams. But for now, Central FC occupy 9th position and they will go on 8, sorry.
Hello!
If they can complete the mission tonight. They have just about 12 minutes and whatever stoppage time they will be added into this game.
Coach Russell just directing traffic on this right side. He wants more. This is a throw from Miguel Williams. Francois is taken out. The referee keeps a whistle in her hand.
Francois not in any comfortable situation right now, and just look at that infringement again, because it looks really just an innocent touch from Graham.
Francois wouldn't have been prepared for that kind of contact from behind, though.
And of course, because he wasn't expecting it, it would have come as a shock. And that would have magnified the blow.
Yeah, referee Hines just hearing words of the physio and the player who's still on the pitch. We mentioned earlier, she's been doing her job to good effect and staying out of the headlines. Miguel Williams probably, sorry, that's Ronaldo Francois probably would have wanted her to intervene. She instructs him to just go to the sidelines before he returns to the match. Still clutching the back of his neck. Trevin Cesar pushes this ball forward for Cunupia FC. This is Graham. Back with Mensah. And named Maestro looking to strum a new tune here for Cunupia in the second half. That's very good footwork. A good shot. It's blocked. Cesar just trying to ride the tackle, but falling under his own weight. It's going to be a Cunupia throw. It's with Graham, who's playing much higher up the pitch now as times get desperate for these men in red from Cunupia. Speaking of desperation, that tackle will earn a yellow card for the substitute LaShawn Green. It looked to be a lost cause, but he was still wanted to put his foot in. He's being asked to just remove himself from that situation before he earns another caution. See confirmation of that yellow card for LaShawn Green, the number 19 for Cunupia FC. 81st minute. You see Green just studs up. Really, that was a deserved yellow card for him.
It actually looks worse as they saw it a second time. You can see why the Central FC players were not happy with that.
At the same time, you can't understand why LaShawn Green had anything else to say to referee Hines. This is from Brewster all the way over for Green, who continues to slip. Just a miscue there from Miguel Williams. Cesar. Green to Brewster. Acosta gets in the mix. It's back out here with
not sure if that was a shot or a cross between a shot and a pass from Maloney. Only Maloney knows what was the intention of that, as we see the CSW players behind the Central FC's goal getting ready for the second match of this doubleheader against Defence Force. Of course, the referees doing their warm-ups as well.
Graham to Cesar. Cesar to Mensah. It's a good ball from Mensah. It's up here for Jerry Morrison. A good save from Cunupia, and it's a save. It was saved. Nothing from the referee. Nothing from the linesman. Cunupia just dodging a bullet on that occasion.
Excellent save, in fact, and done quite well. Let's look at it again. The initial shot, the initial save, going backpedaling a bit. The ball bounced on the line. It went straight up, and it's good call. And of course, Kwesi Allen missed the opportunity, but it's a good save from Cunupia. As we see Da Costa on the ground again.
He's already called for a sub, has Da Costa. So that circular motion is all too familiar for all footballers. Few want to make it in a game. But he has asked for a sub, has Leonardo Da Costa, one of the goal scorers for Central FC. We'll see Joshawn Thomas being prepared for him. Number 7 for Central FC being prepared on the sidelines.
And they will take their time. They're not in a hurry. They're 3-1 to the good. And we're in the 85th minute, approaching the 86th minute, so they will take their time, not in a hurry at all. On their way to register another 3 points to go past Real Westfort. Cunupia and the referee just having a discussion. Joshawn Thomas replacing Da Costa. One of the goal scorers scored the second goal.
21st minute seems a long way away, but it's very important to this central cause. As they return the ball to Cunupia FC in a show of fair play. Coach Defoe would still think that his team can get something out of this match. They would have dominated them earlier in the season and certainly being shocked in this match so far as two Cunupia players collide.
'87 minute, 86 gone. Central FC enjoying a 3-1 lead. All their goals came in the first half. Cunupia's goal came in the second half. The Central not adding to their tally of goals in the second half. But they came close on 2 occasions from Keyshawn St. Rose, hitting the crossbar twice. He could have easily scored another hat-trick. He scored a hat-trick in the game in the win against Moruga.
Certainly not for a lack of trying, but here come Cunupia. Chrissy Allen just impeded, hoping the referee would have intervened to help him out there, but no call from Miss Hines. It's cleared by David.
Clever backheader for Maloney.
This is LaShawn Green. Unable to find a single red-clad player across the box.
Miguel Williams will settle. Miguel Williams, who carries the same name of another Miguel Williams, this time in a different sport, the sport of basketball, the captain of the Caledonia Clippers. Was also part of the national basketball team that beat Puerto Rico with their NBA players in 2010. One of the most respected centers in the country locally. This is another Miguel Williams looking to make his name in the sport of football.
A bit of gamesmanship there, Mr. Williams. Central FC would have to, I would hope to manage these final 2 minutes, just about 1 more minute in this match. Plus time added on for stoppages. It's cleared, but only as far as Green. And put out of touch by Williams.
Must say Miguel Williams has been doing quite well as a converted defender.
Yeah, real good work rate from him. And of course, his skill has come in very handy in the tighter situations. Ronaldo Francois, who's also had a very good game, plays it up to the substitute. It's Jashawn Thomas. It's with Burke. A little too casual there, but does win the foul, Francois. Some industrial language for his tackler. It's Clausel just getting tackled out of that ball. So we see 3 minutes of time added on at the end of this match. First of 2 here from the Arima Velodrome. Another Central team is in action a short while from now. CSW play the league's 3rd place team, Defense Force. Army would have seen the top 2 clash last evening. The leaders continue to maraud their way to this title. Don't look like being stopped anytime soon. Points are at a premium.
Before Defense Force can think about anything down the road, they have to do their work this evening and hope to beat that clash next week against the leaders. Will be very interesting next week. They may not be able to get the title, but they can get some kind of a respite against this team, Rangers. But in the meantime, this is Central FC completing 1 minute of stoppage time of 3, 1 minute of 3. Going back to his goalkeeper, but Fikile Thompson doing quite well. Just giving away the corner. Maybe it was intended to head back to his goalkeeper so he could have caught it.
But given the just little lapse in communication, it's probably for the best that it wasn't on target. Could have made for some nervy minutes here, but here's the corner. Up into the air, it's Trevin Caesar. Fighting with Jerick Williams. Ball on top is taken by Morris, but lost. And here comes Romario Burke, still has a lot of energy. Trying to fit the ball through the hole for Francois, unable to find him on the counter. Center again for Morris, his touch lets him down. Shem Clausel just winning the ball and earning Morris a yellow card. No hard feelings there. It's a good ball, but it's offside. Eventually, referee Hines sees the flag on this near side.
It was a good ball, but it was also good control from Miguel Williams.
We see confirmation of that card for Jerry Morris.
Just seconds away from Central FC's win over Cunupia FC.
That's it. Full reversal of fortunes. 3-1 Central FC win. Taking revenge for that loss on April 2nd. Keyshawn St. Rose was among the scorers. He opened it in the 14th. Second goal was scored by Leonardo da Costa. Third was scored by Romario Burke in the 45th +1. Goal in the 55th minute. All that Cunupia could muster in this second half. But in the end, as we see da Costa there, he's able to walk around, just came off for an injury. His goal in the 21st minute was key to this effort. David was beaten 3 times today. John Pierre David, he'll be very disappointed in that performance, but despite their improvements, Cunupia fall 3-1 to Central FC. Sharks beating the Lions of Cunupia as we see the highlights. This was the first one, Keyshawn St. Rose, 14th minute. Tap in for him. Keegan Farrier with the corner. David with a quizzical look to his defenders. The shot was cleared off the line but knocked in by Leonardo da Costa. But initially sent it to St. Rose. That shot was blocked by Francois, but da Costa was there to clean up and make it 2-0. And Francois again just slipping it in. Burke making it 3-0 at the end of the first half. 45th +1. Captain getting in on the goals. So foul on, it wasn't a foul on Jerick Williams, but a good tackle there from Dominic Douglas just to get the ball for himself. This was da Costa's attempt. Went over bar in the second. Burke felled as well. He was all sorts of trouble for Cunupia. It's an arm across his chest from that man, Raul Felix. Then came the goal for Cunupia FC. Good sequence. Final ball from Trevin Caesar and just finished by Hakeem Legol, who was really one of their better players on the evening. David just collecting that. This one should have been a goal. Really, really should have been from Kwesi Allen. Could have been a little more greedy here, being asked to put the ball on target by Trevin Caesar. Hakeem Legol was foiled by Fakur Katibi. Keyshawn St. Rose was unable to get that under control. But then another moment for him. He saw that far post and keeper well beaten. Not the crossbar. This was a yellow card handed out for the number 19, LaShawn Green, the substitute for Cunupia FC. A studs up challenge. Shot from Jerry Morris was saved by Katibi. And Allen just was ill-timed on his run, unable to just tap it in with Katibi sprawling on the ground. Morris also in the yellow card, one of the substitutes. But in the end, Central FC walk away 3-1 winners from this one. Valuable 3 points for them. They're now on 12 points. It's their third win of the tournament. It's 7th defeat for Cunupia FC. It sets up a very exciting second match. CSW take on Defence Force live here from the Arima Velodrome. This is the Ascension tournament. Stay with us.
The situation we have here is that these characters, and I refer to them as pests, right? What they are doing is destroying our country, but not on my watch. No street, no turf, no block shall belong to these cockroaches, right? It's no longer business as usual. Happy hour is over. If they don't fear God, at least they will fear Terminix.
Have you considered how your methods could impact on pests across the country?
I find we look after the rights of pests as opposed to the rights of the 1.3 million law-abiding citizens in Trinidad and Tobago. I wonder if Roach Ladden's son come here for the carnival if you'll interview him, eh?
But how can you defend one shot, one kill?
What? You want me to throw a pillow at him?
I didn't say that.
No, well, if a roach jumps in front of you now, what will you do?
Run.
Oh, Jesus, Lord Father.
Pests bothering you? Call Terminix at 672-5007 or 672-0042 or visit our website at terminix.co.tt for a free quote and consultation.
Get the nation's leading.
There's a taste in the air everywhere. Feel the vibe cause it's something to share. Smooth, rich and creamy, you'll find it right here. Makes you smile, relax a while, it's fun and good cheer. Ooh, enjoy every scoop. Ooh, every taste will get you. We have flavors that you love, a combination special. Come along, enjoy our treats. This is Uncle Pete's.